A business doesn't need to be just between a business and an end user customer. It can also be business to business. Business to business, also called B2B, refers to transactions occurring between two or more businesses, such as between a manufacturer or wholesaler, or a wholesaler and a retailer. Unless you're already engaged in a B2B setup, there's a very real chance you haven't given much thought to this being a possible income stream for your business. In this video, I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour of what B2B is all about. Hopefully it gets the cogs of your business brain turning. As you have most likely guessed, B2C businesses are serving direct to consumer. A straightforward example would be the customers who buy food from the supermarket. B2B are the different businesses who are supplying product to the same supermarket, which, yes, you got it, is a business. Whether your customer is an individual or a business impacts the way you sell and market your goods. Let me run through these differences with you. If your business is geared towards selling to individuals, you will find that your consumers are prone to impulsive buying and often make their own purchasing choices. They are often influenced by factors such as brand name, social proof, excellent customer service, or even convenience. I'm talking about things like free shipment here. In our supermarket scenario, the customer is making numerous decisions throughout their visit to the store. Often they're scoping the shelves for the most attractive product for their needs. For some customers, it's all about price. For others, it's all about the trusted brands. The supermarket's role in all of this is to present the goods in the most appealing way with a comfortable shopping environment, strategic shelf placement, and good lighting. When you consider the dynamics of B2B companies, on the other hand, you will find that there is a lot more thought and consideration on the customer's part before they're ready to purchase. Very few businesses can purchase stock or materials on a whim and without a business goal of their own. Let's go back to the supermarket example. The supermarket will have data on what products their consumers wish to buy. And so this is what will in turn dictate which companies they will buy from. As you can perhaps ascertain, this makes it a little more complicated for B2B service providers because they have to be cognizant of their end user in their product design. This is a really important distinction between a B2B and a B2C provider. When you are engaging in B2B selling, the person that is buying from you is not going to use the product themselves. They are making a buying decision for others. What this means is that as a B2B buyer, your customer may have different needs. The question is, which one of these needs are you servicing? In B2B selling, you could be selling the following types of products. 1. Unbranded product or service, which the customer business labels as their own. Number 2, low branded product, which is an independent brand from the customer's business, but there is limited familiarity amongst the end user customer. Number 3, high brand products, which are the well-known brand items such as Weetabix or Kellogg's cornflakes in the cereal aisle at the supermarket. These brands have brand collateral of their own, mostly due to the level of advertising investment their brands have spent to help make them recognizable to the end user. 4. Parts, which the B2B business will incorporate into the manufacture of their own goods. For example, Samsung is actually one of Apple's top suppliers in the production of the iPhone. Similarly, Apple has B2B relationships with firms like Intel, Panasonic, and the semiconductor producer Micron Technology. 5. Raw materials, which the B2B customer manipulates for use in their own manufacturing. Whichever type of product you are supplying to the B2B customer, it is accepted that both parties are looking to make a profit from the sale and purchase of the goods. The mutual benefit that both parties are seeking means that they both have much more extensive negotiating powers than the B2C scenario. Going back to the trusted supermarket, the store buyers will most likely negotiate with the product suppliers to a varying degree. Similarly, those same suppliers will be tasked to negotiate the best terms and price points for the sale. If you are minded to divert part of your business to a B2B dynamic, my recommended action plan would be as follows. First step is to do some research. Look at what you are producing and selling and try to imagine which businesses could resell your item for a better price. What's already out there? Who are you potentially going to compete against? The second step is to identify a niche you can focus on. The more specialist and clear your niche is, the faster potential customers can understand what you can do for them. Although niching down may feel counterintuitive, it is in fact a great way to enter into a marketplace where there will maybe be a gap that you can easily fill. Once you've cornered this niche, you can always widen it, but by then you will have an established customer base. Third, design a website which is built to convert sales. Your business's website is one of your most valuable assets in today's B2B market. This is because buyers need enough information about you to pre-qualify you and your products for sale before they can even approach you. If designing this sort of website is not within the budget, why not consider using platforms that support easy search and connection? For product B2B sales, you can look at platforms such as Shopify, Anchor Store, or Creo8. For services B2B sales, you can look at platforms such as LinkedIn. The fourth step is to design a marketing strategy that will reach out to the right people in the B2B customer company. Whether it's SEO, social media targeting, or plain and simple advertising in the right places where your customers operate, pretty much like the B2C setup, you need to get yourself out there. All the skills you have built as a B2C provider are all transferable to the world of B2B. With a little strategic shimmying and research into the businesses that could potentially buy from you, a move into the B2B space could mean larger stock turnover, higher income, and lengthier pre-sale windows, all of which might be exactly what you need. B2B isn't necessarily a scary move, especially if you're armed with a good set of research and a sales and marketing game plan. If you've maybe given B2B supply a go, please do share your experience. I'd love to know. Until the next one, you've got this. Hi, I'm Priyanka. Enter a witty statement here so that you subscribe.